Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Learn How to Sudoku, where we take a very easy variant Sudoku puzzle and we break it down in detail so that you can learn how to Sudoku. Today's very easy puzzle is called Foggy Rotational Symmetry by Railman. And here are the rules. We have normal 9 by 9 Sudoku rules apply, which means place the digits 1 through 9 once in every row, column, and box. We also have killer cages somewhere in the puzzle, where for digits in cages must sum to the total shown in the top left corner of the cage. So I'm assuming they're probably all either in the same box or same row or same column because it doesn't say anything about no repeats. And usually that is specified in Killer Cage Sudoku. So, say this was a cage. The sum of these digits would have to add up what is in the top left corner of the cage. But we don't know what that is right now. Because we don't have any, it's all fog. We have rotational sums of 10. All digits in the grid have a 180-degree rotational opposite, and every digit and its rotational opposite add to 10. For example, row 1, column 2, and row 9, column 8 must add up to 10. So these two digits must add up to 10. Also, row 5, column 4, and row 5, column 6 must also add up to 10 because they are rotationally symmetric around the center of the puzzle. So if you rotate 180 degrees, if you rotate the puzzle 180 degrees, that's its opposite, rotational opposite, and those two digits must add up to 10. And that's how rotational sums of 10 work. We have custom fog also, where the grid is covered in fog. Placing a correct digit may clear the fog somewhere in the grid. So this is dynamic fog of war. Yeah, anyways, let's see how this works. Those are all the rules of the puzzle. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's learn how to Sudoku. Okay, so all of these cells must add up to 10 with this cell must add up to 10 with this digit, this cell must add up to 10 with that digit, this cell must add up to 10 with that digit, and this cell must add up to 10 with that digit. Well, these are all in the same box, so there must be unique digits. So where is the 5? 5 can never add up with another digit to add up to 10. It has to add up with another 5 to add up to 10. So this is only a 5. We know this adds up to 16. This adds up to 18. So the remaining digits, so this is what, 34 added together plus 5 is 39. Remaining digits must add up to 6. 45 minus 39. So it cannot be 1, 5, so this is a 2, 4 pair. Rotationally opposite 2 and 4 are 6 and 8. This has to be a 1, 9 or 3, 7 pair. 1, 3, 7, 9. 1, 3, 7, 9. Can this ever be... Okay, so what are the possibilities here? Can this ever be 9? 9 and 3 at minimum, because 1 has to be on the opposite side. 9 and 3 adds up to 12, plus 6 adds up to at minimum 18. So no, this can never be 9. So this is guaranteed to be a 1, which means 9 has to be guaranteed to be here, and this can't be 1. Can this be 1 and 3? 1, 3, and 8 at most adds up to 12. So no, this has to be 1 and 7. So this becomes a 1, 7 pair. This becomes a 3, 9 pair. 3 and 9 plus 6 adds up to 18. plus 16. 1 and 7 plus 8 adds up to 16. So this is 8, that's 6. 8 must be opposite of 2. 6 must be opposite of 4. 2 plus these two digits add up to 12. That means these two digits add up to 10. So it's either 1, 9, cannot be 2, 8. It could be 3, 7, or 4, 6. But this can't be 4, 6, so this can't be a 4, 6 pair. This cannot be 3, 9. This can't be 1, 7. 1, 7 is rotationally opposite here, so that's 3, 9. 3, 9 is rotationally opposite here, so it's 1, 7. These three digits add up to 16. These two guaranteed add up to 10, so these two must add up to 10. Therefore, this must be 6 here. It's 10 plus 16 minus 10 is 6. So this is 6, this is 4. That's rotationally opposite there. These two must add up to 12. 16 minus 4 is 12. That means these must add up to 8. Because, so 4, this is either 3, 9 or 5, 7, adding up to, but these guaranteed add up to 12. This adds up to 10 with that. This adds up to 10 with that. So these add up to 20 total. So this must add up to 8, which forces this to be an 8. So that's 8, which forces this to be 2. So these add up to 8. It's either 1, 7, cannot be 2, 6 because of the 2, 6 in the row, or it's 3, 5. These two add up to 12. 14 minus 2 was 12. So these two must add up to 8. So 8 plus 9 adds up to 17. So this is 9, which makes that 1. These add up to 12, and it can be 3, 9, or 4, 8, or 5, 7. 8 can't be here, so this can't be 4. Adding up to 12, or sorry, 8 here is 1, 7, not 1, 8, 1, 7, 2 being here and 6 being here, or 3, 5. These two add up to 7. So these two must add up to 13. Right? 7 plus 13 is 20. So this must be 2. So this is 2, which forces this to be 8 to add up to 10 with it. These two add up to 10. So these two must add up to 10. So this is 6, which means this is rotationally opposite is a 4. These two add up. This has to be a 1, 2 pair. This can't be 2 because of the 2 in the column. So this is 1, that's 2. 1 eliminates 1 here, so it's 7 and 1, which makes this 9 and 3. 1 is rotationally opposite of 9 here. 2 must be rotationally opposite of 8, so this must be 5 here. That makes this 5. So these cannot be 5 here. Sorry, this can't be 5, which makes that not 3. There's a lot of stuff we need to clear out. Let's just clear out all of this because we don't... It should be fairly easy to figure out. Because this is sort of following a pattern, right? This is 13 now. 13 opposite must be 7, so this is 2. This is 2. Opposite of 2 rotationally is an 8. That means this adds up to 11. 19 minus 8 is 11. So 20 minus 11 is 9. So this is 9, which makes this a 7. 7 is rotationally opposite of a 3. Again, you have 15 here. 20 minus 15 is 5. So these are 5, which makes this a 9 here, which makes this a 1 to be rotationally opposite of. This adds up to 6. And we know this is 1, 2, 4. This 2 eliminates 2 here, so it's 4 and 2. That makes this 8 on the other side, and what is this? 6? So we have 6, 8, and this must be 4. Whoa. No. 2 to add up to 16. So that's 2, which makes this 8. These two add up to 17 minus 8, which is 9. Therefore, these two must add up to 11, so this is 9. Rotationally opposite is 1. These two add up to 16, and it must be 7 and 9. So this is 16. 20 minus 16 is what? 4. So these must add up to 4, which makes this a 5. So this is 5, which makes that 5. This becomes a 1-3 pair here. This has to be a 4-7 pair. This can't be 7 because of 7 in the column. So this is 4, which makes that 7. 4 is opposite 6. 7 is opposite 3. So 3, 6, 8, which forces this to be 1, 7, 9. We already knew that, though. 6, this cannot be 1, 9, 2, 8, or 4, 6, so this is 3, 7. This can't be 1, 2, 6. It has to be 2, 3, 4. So this can't be 2 or 4 here. So this is 3, which makes this 4. This 3 eliminates 3 here, so it's 7 and 3. 4 is opposite 6. 3 eliminates 3 here, so it's 1 and 3. 1 is opposite 9 here, so this is 7. This can't be 1, 3, 4 because of the 4 in the column, so it's 2 and 5. This can't be 2 because of 2 in the row. So this is 5, that's 2, which makes this an 8 and this a 5 to be rotationally sound. This cannot be 2, 8, 3, 7, or 4, 6. It must be 1 and 9. 9 can't be here because of 9 in the row, so this is 1, that's 9, which makes this 1. 6, 1, and a 9 there. 5 and 6 add up with 7 to add up to 18, so this is 7. That's 3 and 7, that works there. That leaves this digit as a 3 to be rotationally opposite the 7. This 3 means this has to be 7, so 3, 7, and 8. To add up to 14, it's either 1, 4, 2, 3, and 2 is already in the column. This can't be 4, so that has to be a 1, and that's 4, which is opposite 9 and 6. 3, 6, 9 adds up to 18. That leaves this digit as 3, which makes this 7. This digit as 6, which makes this 4. This digit as 2, which makes this 8. This digit as 5, which makes this 5. 5, 8, and 3 add up to 16. So this is 3 and 7, which makes this 4 and 6. And that's a solution. Yeah, pretty straightforward. The rotational sums of 10, especially with the way that he laid out this puzzle, makes this rather trivial because you just basically figure out what the sum is of the remaining 2 digits in the cage, and then subtract out the rotational opposite, which would be 20 minus that sum. So, yeah, fairly interesting situation, I would say. It is very easy because you just have, once you figure out the pattern, it flows very well. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Learn How to Sudoku, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.